we are going to follow an update about ASEAN or AEC that most people don't know about it. For examples, things not to do in 10 countries in ASEAN. About each country will have strange thinking or behavior in itself. It may be different from our country, that is Thailand. So, for we don't mix to do these things that not to do in other country in ASEAN, and for respecting about rights in each country collectively. Moreover, we have to make ready with useful idea before ASEAN is coming. Cambodia. Never touch a Cambodian person on the head, even children. Never raise your feet higher than someone's head, unless told otherwise. Always remove your shoes before entering a home or business. Don't use your left hand to touch, eat, or hand someone something. Pointing with your index finger is considered rude. Instead, gesture with your right hand palm up. Vietnam. It is impolite to flaunt off wealth in public. It is wise to not carry more money than you actually need when you are going outside. Wearing too much jewelry is also not advised. If you are an American, avoid bringing up topics especially about the Vietnam War. Vietnamese people have mixed feelings about it. Dress in a conservative way as much as possible. Vietnamese are generally modest when it comes to clothing. Laos. If you are traveling to Laos, it is very important to know what you should do or shouldn't do in this country. Use your feet only for walking or for sports. It is considered rude to have feet pointed to others or have them rest on top of tables. Although monks are very revered and respected in Laos, it is considered taboo for women to touch a monk or even their lobe. People in Laos try to speak gently and softly. It is rude to raise your voice or shout. Thailand is predominantly Buddhist, so many of the customs and traditions in Thai culture are based on Buddhist values, except in the deep south, where most people are Muslim. The country is famously known as the Land of Smiles because of the cheerful nature of its people. However, foreigners should be aware of some simple customs and etiquette as well as certain comments or actions which should always be avoided. Here is a list of don'ts in Thailand. Don't pass anything with your left hand and point with one finger. Don't get involved in any way with drugs. Penalties are very severe, from 10 years up to the death penalty for trafficking. Don't touch a Thai person on the head. Don't raise your voice or get angry, as it is a sign of disrespect in Thailand. Philippines. Don't eat street food unless you know it's safe for consumption. Don't give alms to the poor on the road. Don't beckon or point with your index finger when calling someone. Don't show off your variables and gadgets. Myanmar. Myanmar is a country of people with deep-rooted custom and religion. If you are a visitor traveling to the country of pagodas and legends, there are a number of things you need to observe. Respecting the culture customs, traditions, and etiquette of Myanmar will gain respect and friendships from Myanmar people. The following are some of the general rules that you should always keep in mind if front of Myanmar people. Don't touch a part of lady's body. You might end up in the police station. Don't sit down higher than a monk or than a statue of Buddha. Don't put Buddha statues or images on the floor or somewhere inappropriate. Singapore. Singapore is a very clean, safe, and efficient country due to the strictly enforced laws. There are some rules and guidelines you must adhere to when you are in Singapore. Don't chew your gum in Singapore. Chewing gum in this country may get you arrested. Don't smoke in public. Don't get involved in any drugs. Singapore carries a mandatory death penalty for drug trafficking.
Brunei Darussalam. Brunei Darussalam is an Islamic country in Southeast Asia. It is located on the shores of the islands of Borneo. The country mainly comprises of Malay and Chinese citizens. The official language is Bahasa Melayu, and the official religion is Islam. There are a few things you should bear in mind when visiting Brunei. You may find it is useful to familiarize with the following common do's and don'ts before embarking on your trip to Brunei. Do not offer alcoholic beverages to Brunei Muslims and must be consumed privately in your hotel room. Do not insult or speak badly of the Sultan of Brunei or the royal family. Malaysia. There are several don'ts that a visitor should remember while in Malaysia. Not wear hot pants and wetsuits at mainland beaches if you are female. Do not kiss in public. Most Malaysians refrain from displaying affection such as or embarrassing. Indonesia. Indonesia has the world's largest Muslim population. When visiting Indonesia, visitors should observe local customs and practices. Do not kiss or hug in the person of opposite sex in public. Do not offer gift made of pork to Indonesian Muslims. Finally, each country that's what in ASEAN all have things should do and should not do. Moreover, it also have same and different things to perform in many countries in ASEAN. Especially if you have chance to visit country in ASEAN, it's sure that you have to learn it for knowing and performing correctly. It is like proverb that when in Rome, that's as the Romans do.